Look guys, we gotta talk. And no, this is not like when your wife or girlfriend says, we need to talk. You're not actually in trouble. At least not with me. You're probably still in trouble with her and you should probably check. But I digress. See, what we need to talk about right now is pivot turns and why you should be doing more of them, why you should be practicing them in your riding, because if you're not, you're really wasting a lot of energy. And I'm going to give you three, count them, 1, 2, 3 reasons why you should be doing more pivot turns and more pivot turn practice. And we'll even get into maybe a little bit of a pivot turn. I can say it, say that 5 times fast. Pivot turn, pivot turn, pivot turn, pivot turn, pivot turn, pivot turn. Why you should be doing pivot turns, pivot the bike up as kind of part of your daily regimen. Let's get into it right now.
You all right? Did you get that? Yes. That was gnarly. That's called whiskey throttle, people. You wrapped the bike around.
Okay, I promised 3 reasons. We're gonna start with number 3 and work our way down to 1. Number 3 reason that you wanna be practicing pivot turns is because it makes you look cool. And don't even get me started. I know a ton of you guys out there really wanna look cool. Who doesn't wanna look cool? Your cool points go up by like 50, 60%. Like you get there in front of your buddies and you see this log and you just go, boom, and you just like sky over that thing. That makes you look cool and it gives you street cred with your buddies. So let's look right here, right now, and just a little bit of an example to make myself look super dope. My daughter would be really embarrassed that I just said super dope.
Easiest way to get over a log when you can't square all the way up to it.
So it occurs to me in the editing process that I wasn't exactly clear on what's happening here. I did kind of my best Graham Jarvis, which is like, oh, just give her a little blip.
What I'll do is a nice gentle lift with the front there.
What we're gonna do is we're first gonna compress the suspension down, and then, yes, we are going to give a little blip of the throttle while releasing the clutch, but keep your finger covering over the clutch. Meanwhile, you're gonna have your weight shifted over onto that log. So compress down, blip, bring the bike up with that clutch, and then I'm pulling the thing around, pulling it around and setting it down about 270 degrees away from where I started.
Just put your foot out. Let's see if I can get back around here. Do the other way. You put your foot out, lean onto it, put your weight down. This will be my left foot here, and then I'll just go pivot the bike up and over like that.
Hey, super quick, June 1st, 2022, I start the sweepstakes for both of my Honda dirt bikes, CRF 250RX and CRF 450RX. All you have to do is go to my website and get entered starting in June. So hold your orders until that time, but I just thought I'd sneak that one in there so that you're ready for it.
Second attempt here. Come roll up to it. Put that right foot down, come right here, and then just go.
So you'll notice I use throttle and clutch and pull the bike up over, and then I'm right back on the clutch so that the bike doesn't stall or run away with me.
Okay, number 2 reason you should be practicing your pivot turns is because it saves time. And we all know time is money, and our dirt bikes cost enough, and our gear costs enough, and so we don't want to be spending time getting over these stupid logs, because it's just embarrassing. Hey, before I get too far into this video, if you want to support what we're doing, one of the best ways you can do it is use the link right down here. It's to Rocky Mountain ATV. It won't cost you anything, but it will definitely help keep this channel alive and keep more content coming to you. So thanks for using those links. Let's get back to the video.
I always think about getting my front wheel up and putting it down over there, you know, kind of like 270 degrees away.
Yeah, when we encounter an obstacle like this, if you get a log where you have to drag your bike over, not only are you spiking your heart rate, but you're also spending a bunch of time. And it's just so much smoother if you can roll up to something and just boom, blip over it. Same thing happens when you're able to just pound a log straight on and just hit the thing with your front tire, no compress, blip, hit the thing with your front tire and pop up over. It is so much more rewarding when you can save a little bit of time and use the power of the bike to your advantage to get over an obstacle like that.
Shoot. I'm gonna fall. Son of a... Oh, I gotta jump.
Okay, here's the real reason why you came here. The number 1 reason you should be practicing your pivot turns, and that is because it saves a shiz ton of energy. When we're out there on the bikes, we are using so many calories and so much energy.
Hey, and they say it's not a workout on a dirt bike. I call BS.
And so often we're fighting the machine. And then when you get a log right in front of you that is you can't actually square up to, so you can just go boom and pop over the thing, you've got to figure out another way to get across it. And what most people do, and what I have done so much in my riding, is you just get over there and you have to like drag the bike across, and you're muscling the bike across, and you're using so much energy. What we want to do is actually use the suspension of the bike, the power of the motor, and the clutch to our advantage, so that we don't have to spend so much energy. I feel like I'm spitting here. And if we can do that, if we can just practice a little bit, like if you're camping or anytime you see a log where you don't have to go too far off the trail, if you can see a log that you want to practice on, start on something smaller and then kind of work your way up. You want to go up to the log on an acute angle, put your foot out on the log, and then you know, compress the suspension a little bit, blip the throttle, pop the clutch, and you want to bring that bike over, and you want to rotate about 270 degrees around and bring that front tire over there. Your bike, your foot will act as a natural pivot point for the bike, and you will actually just sky that thing over. The back tire will come climbing up over the log there, and you will pop down on the other side, and you will feel like a hero. And honestly, you're just going to save a butt ton of time, a butt ton of energy, and you're gonna look pretty dang cool, and I don't know what could be better than that. If you wanna support what we're doing here at Dirt Bike Channel, one of the best ways you can do it is to use my links for Rocky Mountain ATV. You can find them down in the video description down here, or you can find them on my website at dirtbikechannel.com. There's a bunch of links up in there. We do Dirt Bike Channel sweepstakes where I give away bikes that I will be reviewing. So in the month of June, we will be giving away both my Hondas, the CRF 250RX and the CRF 450RX. The way that you get entered for those things is either by buying something off my website from June 1 to June 30 of 2022, or you use my affiliate links for Rocky Mountain ATV during that time. There's also a postcard entry. The coolest way to be cool is to win a dirt bike from dirtbikechannel.com, so that will be June. Stay tuned for that. Hold your orders until that time. Hold your horses, bro. Slow your roll, because we are gonna be rocking. I'm gonna have some new shirts, some new products. There's microfiber towels, there's tie downs, there's a bunch of cool stuff. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for sticking around. Just wanted to do something fun today, try something a little bit different. Just feeling a little bit more inspired as of late, and that's a good thing. If you are inspiring someone out there, kudos to you. And thank you for doing that. Thank you for making the world a better place. Thank you for dirt bikes. I didn't even tune this sucker. Straight out of the case from like 2 years ago. That is music to my ears. Okay, leave a single track, guys. Thanks. Frame check, sound check. Oh, and by the way, reachers. You like all these costume changes? Shh, let's keep that on the down low because we want something else. If you wait until June, okay, let's go. Wait. Whoa! You're not actually in trouble, at least not with me. Let's put that away. Hey, before I get too far into this video, if you want to support Dirt Bike Channel, please do. You're probably still in trouble with her, and hey, before I get too, you should probably check in with her later, but I digress.